Hey you guys, so I am back with another video. So today I am doing some Leray braids. I'm starting off with parting my hair with this rat tail comb. I'm using the comb for the direction, and I have a picture of what I'm seeing on the TV to make it easier. I did AirPlay. As I'm parting my hair, I'm adding a little jam into these parts to try to hold them open, even though I know I could be using a lot more jam. I'm obviously being very sporadic and stretching this jam right here. This is kind of funny. Either a clip or a hair tie and straighten that part up. So in this video, I did the rubber band method, but the thing to it, instead of leaving the rubber bands on, when it was time to braid each braid, I just took the rubber band off. I know that's a lot of tension and, manipulation for no reason, but I like doing this to my own personal head, because when you're making these parts, it's easier to me either to just braid it when you make the part, or like I did, use the rubber bands to help you hold them parts in place. And I feel like every time I use rubber bands on my parts are clean and crisp as fuck. Trust me. And I know that part at the bottom is crooked as hell, but trust me, I fixed it a little bit. It is very challenging braiding your own hair. Here I am making a part down the middle of my head, to also make it easier, just for the simple fact that I'm braiding my own head. And I feel as though when you braid in subsections, it helps a lot and cuts down the amount of time that it takes to braid your hair, because it's already pre-sectioned. So that's basically what I'm doing with the rubber band method, cutting down my time that it takes to braid my hair in total. So in this video, basically what my main talking points are going to be about is basically frenemies. And I thought this video was a good video to choose this voiceover for, because I'm doing Leray braids. She's such an inspiration to me because she is a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. Rico Nasty's a Taurus. Us Tauruses are trendsetters. Like, us Tauruses just do things that people always might look at sideways, but at the same time, they're like, I fuck with that. Like, they got their own swag. So I really Koi really inspires me to just be yourself, and getting your clout from literally being yourself, chilling. That's the type of vibe I fuck with, being real. I guess one of the main purposes of this video is to tell you, if you have somebody in your circle that you feel like secretly something is off about their vibe to you, like something about them is just like, are they really my friend? Like, they kind of are nice to me, but kind of pokes fun at me at times. It's just like, seems kind of like a love-hate relationship. Cut them off. Let them go. Why? Number one is because they hold you back. They hold you back from your potential. People dim your light. People see how bright your light is, and they want to intervene with that, and they don't like that. They want to dim your light. Like, they want to stop your light from shining so bright. Like, people will hold you back. Like, the more you do that other people aren't able to do. The third sign that somebody is a frenemy is you always being the butt of their jokes. And I've got this a lot with people with, not really being direct that they're being smart, but, you catch them saying smart things, but they laugh it off, and you just are like, hold on, is this a joke or are you serious? People that do that, yeah, they're serious, but something in them is just, I guess, afraid to say how they truly feel. So they would rather, laugh it over as a joke and be fake to you, instead of telling you how they truly feel. So you have to have that discernment for yourself and, navigate through those type of situations. Even things that you have that you might feel is small, being successful in making even the smallest things, the smallest things you don't understand that somebody could want and envy you for. The fourth sign is they're just not a good person. Like, they have bad character. They show you actions that does not align with who you are and your morals and your values, and they just seem like they don't got no home training. Like, some things that they do is just like, I don't know if I would do that, but that's definitely fucked up, Believe people the first time. People show you who they are, and pay attention, because the more you try to see the good in people and see them for who you want them to be instead of who they are, the more people will play you. The reason why I say to just let them go is because at the end of the day, if other people ain't going to keep it real, you want to still keep it real. And if you got to, even call people out, tell them what's up, tell them how you feel and how they made you feel and what they done did. And maybe they can start to change and make steps into becoming a better person. You don't want to, stick around to give them that option, but maybe you will be able to help them all around just become a better person. Maybe they just don't know that they a fucked up person. Some people know, but some people don't know, and they just was, trained that way. But yeah, maybe you can give them some insight on what they did to you and why you can't fuck with that and rock with that, and it is what it is, and y'all go from there. Because these people will never be able to accept your kindness. They can't receive your kindness. They are that messed up of a person that they can't receive your presence being around them. People don't understand the power in your presence. With that being said, I think it's a very good thing to be real with people and tell them how you feel and that they're not a good person. Because people are able to get away with it for so long and have this just big-headed mentality and don't own up to none of the things that they do wrong fully to other people. Don't take accountability for nothing. Those type of people who are just narcissistic, and they get away with it because nobody doesn't keep it real with them and tell them when they're wrong. Tell people when they're wrong. Tell people when they're wrong. Stop hyping people up that is doing stuff that y'all know is wrong. I could name a handful of people that would probably say when their friends is wrong, or family. We don't forget the family. But I can name some people who will not say when family or friends is wrong and just stick up for them and even fight for them when somebody ain't even really did nothing. People are quick to make it seem like you are a nuisance, you are annoying to them, you can't vent to them, you can't really be yourself around them anymore because you already know that you're going to be made out to seem like, just this, you're not, they're putting you on this lower pedestal than what you deserve, basically. You're just this annoying gnat in their mind. People, you won't get anywhere holding on to dead weight. You got to surround yourself with positivity. Negativity will not get you anywhere. That is holding you back. That is dead weight. If you're not speaking life into me,
every time we talking, then I'm not saying be self-centered, but like if you're not adding no value and it's just like you worry about yourself, then alright, let me start to worry about myself. And I'm not being fed. The point I'm trying to make is it's too much positivity in the world to be surrounded by negativity. You could change your reality so fast just by surrounding yourself by different people and not going around people who cause drama, going around people who are always happy and, well, not always happy, that's kind of fake, but people who are always, pushing, like, real, like, causing you to keep going, like, not going no other way but seeing you keep going, like, ain't no giving up, like, them type of people that, really got your back, and, yeah. But this video is dedicated to Leray, and the reason being, because I wanted to talk about the song No More Parties, and how basically people in the beginning, they really tried to play her and say she wasn't saying any words in this song. She was just saying ooh and ah. She was only making noises. She didn't say any words. But when you sit and think about it, let alone the title, No More Parties, what does that mean? No more parties. I am like, a party is what us millennials are hyped to go to see about. A party is the hype. So us millennials always are for a party. So when it comes down to it, no more parties, what is she saying? She's saying exactly what I just said. She's ready to surround herself by different people. She's ready to go to business events. She's ready to go to conferences. And that's the type of stuff that I be on, not no parties. You feel me? So it's all about surrounding yourself by the right people and those business-minded people. So she took one of the most common events for millennials, young adults, teenagers to attend, a party. She took that and said, don't invite me to no more parties. I'm done with the parties. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of parties that I personally done been to in my life through my experience, they ain't the place to be. Parties get turned out. Parties go left. So, not right. The next verse, this girl is coming in saying she even had the shit on her family. It even was people in her family, different members of the family. She said different members of the family was hate. Like, and yet again, she's saying no more parties. You feel me? Like, these are low vibrational events, basically. And I feel like this song even starts to get a little bit into spirituality, for real, because it's going against social norms. When you break down the meaning, what she's saying in this song, the first verse, basically what she's saying is, every time you come up with ideas, people can never support you in those ideas. Sometimes you might even try to come up, brainstorm together with somebody to make them feel included. You can even do that. And people can't see it through. They don't see the bigger picture of what you're trying to paint for them. And they just like kind of push you away and make you, basically you gotta, if you want this to come true, you gotta see it through yourself, basically. You gotta do it on your own. So people want to, now that they see you doing good and they see you prospering for going so hard, regardless of what anybody or others' opinion, you going hard. And now they want to come back around and try to get a piece of what you done put the work in for. And now the next verse, what she's saying is, now the only type of events that I'm going to is things that's going to get me to where I want to be. And I'm only around those who are uplifting me, like I've been saying this whole video. And, you know, people, this song, I'm just looking at the lyrics, and I'm not trying to, you know, sit here and say her whole song and like feel like what is it, copywriting. But yeah, like people want to come around once they see you with these new things and act so delusional. The next verse, when she's saying she's focused on herself, she's worried about. Next, she's saying that she's basically, like I said, staying to herself and not surrounding herself by too many people with the weird energy, because, you know, at that point that you don't know what somebody's purpose is, yeah, it's time to move on, because if you can't explain that to me either, yeah, move from around me. That's what she's saying. And next she's saying people show this energy to you so much, and a lot of times you don't know why. And yeah, that is basically her song. You know, you'll never know why people don't fuck with you, because it's really something within themselves. It don't got nothing to do with you, to be honest. So basically what I just did was broke down them lyrics verse by verse. And if you want to, you know, see what I was saying, you could have been following it with the lyrics to the song, because that's basically what she said line by line in her song. If you really want to dissect it like that, because we can do that. Which a lot of YouTubers use, and I guess me personally, it has helped me a lot, because with braiding, it is semi-new, so like, you know, it helps me to make sure I'm putting the same amount of hair in each braid and stuff like that. It helps me to stay organized, if you must say. That part of my hair is short because I mistakenly cut it with them fox locks. Y'all be careful with them fox locks. Like, be careful with them, because be careful with them fox locks. I cut my hair thinking that it was the lock, and my hair was crocheted into them. So I didn't know how I felt about crochet anymore after that, but it depends how you do them. I did them like plaits, the same way my hair is in this video, but like plaited and put it inside the crochet, so I couldn't tell where my hair started and where the crochet hair started. Maybe if I had somebody to do it and they could have seen it, but me feeling my hair, I cut about 3 different pieces, one in the back, one in like the middle. Yeah. Next, I am prepping the hair to get braided. I pre-set up my braiding hair on this little rack that I have. Yeah, I'm almost done braiding by this point, so you know, it's not really necessary to keep explaining what I'm doing. One more thing I will say about the braids though is that at the ends, I'm like making a knot at the ends, because I wanted to do the curly ends how she had her hair. So I'm just kind of separating the ends of the braids, especially because they're bigger braids and I don't want them to unravel. But yeah, I felt like this video was very necessary because in the times that we're living in, we have a lot of different instances where we are around people and, they are benefiting from you and, just able to do things that they wouldn't be able to do if you weren't there. Your presence is a stepping stool for them, but you don't know their intentions, and a lot of people don't have the best intentions. Some people's intentions are literally to use you and get ahead in life, which isn't wrong to want to get ahead in life, but you shouldn't do that by using people. You need to be upfront and honest with people. And most importantly of all, what this song shows us is that just because nobody supported her in the beginning, that didn't mean anything to her. She still believed in herself. And now, to this day, she's still prospering because she's focused on herself, which a lot of people need to do more often. Focus on themselves and how they are going to progress in life, become a better person and achieve the things that they really wanted to achieve. And also what it shows is that no matter what anybody has to say, as long as you know what your purpose is and what your intention is and where you want to go, that's all that matters. Don't worry about what anybody has to say about you and what you're doing, because your hard work will pay off. Don't give up just because people have something smart to say. The good word goes that if you aren't being talked about, then you aren't doing something right. But if you are, that means you're doing something right. And that means that, you're a threat to some people. And you got to understand that and learn how to move knowing that you're a threat to people. That means that you can really dominate, to be honest. Which is why it kind of took me a while to upload this video and finish recording it, really believe in it, because I know we're all looking at the same camera and these braids are crooked as I don't know what, but I needed content, so I decided to still make the video, because when I just started listening to it, this is a really good topic. A lot of people needed to hear this. I know a lot of people needed to hear this because we're living in such weird times, and a lot is being revealed about people. And this just goes to show that people do be having that secret animosity or secret envy towards you for some reason that we'll never know. So this part right here was an epic fail because I used too big of rollers. So make sure you use smaller rollers. When I dipped these in the water, it helped with the ends, but they were not curly. Use smaller rollers.